he's gonna keep coming for us.
With 6 movies across 25 years, the Scream franchise has etched an indelible mark in cinema. Scream 6, released on 10th March 2023, starring Jenny Ortega, Melissa Barrera, and Courtney Cox reprising their roles. How do you think the new movie has done it differently? A year after surviving their Ghostface ordeal in Woodsboro, sisters Sam and Tara Carpenter plus twins Mindy and Chad Meeks Martin go to New York City for college. Sam is ostracized for the whole killing spree, supposedly framing Richie Kirsch and Amber Freeman for what happened because she was Billy Loomis's daughter. This only further deteriorates Sam's mental health as she's barely hanging on by a thread. Her only motivation seems to be her sister, who she protects from a jerk at the party she crashes. After 2 wannabe Ghostface killers are murdered, a true new Ghostface emerges, planning on going after Sam and Tara for the final attack. These 2 sisters never seem to get a break, do they? The first victims are film professor Laura Crane, who Jason killed before the real Ghostface took him out, and Greg, the Ghostface imposters. Meanwhile, Sam and Tara are undergoing some turbulent times, since Tara refuses to acknowledge her problems and tries living a cheerful life. Whereas Sam, on the other hand, is undergoing therapy and struggling with her issues and being bullied and hated. Her last therapy session left her exasperated and annoyed since Dr. Stone had a hard time with her words. After watching news of the first killing, Sam freaks out and begins planning an escape, yet Tara refuses to leave, unwilling to sacrifice her education because of a killer. Education trumps life. Talk about priorities. But Ghostface kills some people in a bodega before killing Sam's therapist, Dr. Stone, and stealing Sam's patient file. This leads to police and the FBI getting involved, with Ghostface survivor Kirby Reed joining in on the case, and Gail Weathers, who's on sour terms with Sam and Tara because she wrote an exploitative book on the last spree, even as she promised she wouldn't. Wanting to flee again, the sisters were warned by the FBI that they can't leave when Sam is the primary suspect. If you're wondering why we didn't get to see Sidney Prescott this time, well, it's because she went into hiding with her family. Ever more persistent than before, Ghostface then attacks the group in their apartment, killing Tara's roommate Quinn Bailey and Mindy's girlfriend Annika Koyoko. Quinn's father, Detective Bailey, then joins the hunt for Ghostface. The loss of his beloved daughter unhinges him, and he vows to avenge her death. In their pursuit of Ghostface, the team decide to lure the deranged killer to themselves. However, their plan turned awry and Ghostface went on to attack Gail. Having survived the past 5 movies, perhaps it was her time. After Gail is attacked and almost killed, the group plans to lure Ghostface to an abandoned movie theater made into a museum for the previous Ghostface killers. Chad and Mindy both get stabbed in the process. Bailey calls Sam and tries to make her think that Kirby is unstable and is the killer, before it turns out that he, plus Chad's friend Ethan Landry and a very not dead Quinn, are the main Ghostface trio. Their motive is to exact revenge against Sam because they were Richie's family and want her dead for killing him. His actions and overindulgent behavior is perhaps why Richie became the way he was. Yet there was no accountability visible. Sam and Tara face off against the trio, with Tara stabbing Ethan in the mouth and Sam shooting Quinn in the head. Sam, seeing no other way, wore her father Billy Loomis's suit and baited Detective Bailey. Her instinct to protect her family drove her, and she corners Bailey and stabs him repeatedly before finishing him with a stab to the eye. Ethan is still alive until Kirby kills him with the TV that Sidney used to kill Stu Mocker. Chad, Mindy, and Gail all pull through, while Sam and Tara repair their relationship. Sam promises to let Tara be her own person and make her own mistakes. The group rekindle and reiterate the cheesy name the twins came up with, calling themselves the Core Four. The story of Scream 6 is a classic Scream movie, with many old references and nods to other Scream movies. The movie is a brilliant execution, with Sam keeping the mask but throwing it away on Tara's call. Perhaps the ending of the movie is a double message, with the possibility of Sam becoming Ghostface in the future or showing her as a hero or villain. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below.